one of the tunnels that ISIS built in the Anwar province. We're outside of Karakosh. We were escorted by some of the military here into the caves.
Millions of refugees, families torn apart, children without hope. Something must be done.
We're in Sinjar town. This is where ISIS came in across from Syria the fastest, the quickest, and a genocide happened here. Over my shoulder here is a church, and so you can see that it was a special target. They would come in and destroy them.
Reload Love is making a difference in the largest humanitarian crisis of our time by helping children recover from trauma and find safety and normalcy.
Please welcome the founder of Reload Love, Lenya Heitzig. Lenya, thank you for coming, and we're honored to honor you as our Huck's hero tonight. I don't think most of us really even begin to realize how many children around the world are in the direct crosshairs of really the kind of hate and terror that we've just seen on the screen.
I think that we forget some people are just born at the wrong place at the wrong time, and they happen to be the collateral damage. And you know, this is a poignant day. I think it's providential that Suleiman was taken down yesterday, and so you know, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that. But I was telling you before the show, I have a friend who's ex-CIA, and I was getting texts last night and saying, look out, now there's going to be soft targets. It moves the ball. And for us, we're like, oh, soft target, maybe the U.S. But people in the Middle East or in Burma or other places, they're under the crosshairs of terrorism every day. And so just Syria itself, 3 million people were made IDPs or refugees, and 2 million of those were children. That's a lost generation of doctors and nurses and firemen and policemen. UN at that time said that's like a incredible crisis. You know, who's going to come up in that country, you know, and fill those places?
Lenya, how did you get the vision for Reload Love, and you created a foundation to help make all this happen? What was it that stirred in your heart that said, I can do something. I'm going to do this?
I was watching Bashar Assad dropping sarin gas on the kids way back when it was the red line. Yeah. And we weren't going to use sarin gas. And then ISIS, you know, was fomenting and coming across. And the Yazidis, the genocide of those people on Mount Sinjar, I was watching and I went, Lord, if those were my kids, if those were my grandkids, I wish someone would help them. You know, it's like, who am I, Lord? And then he says, I'll send you. I was in the shower. And I just had this idea. What if you took spent bullet casings, turned them into brass charms, and you could help children impacted by terror? It was one arc of a thought. And before you know it, we were making beauty out of bullets and transforming battlegrounds into playgrounds.
You have something coming up next month. It's called the Love Bomb. Yes. It happens over 2 days, February the 8th and 9th. What is a love bomb?
It's a virtual fundraiser, so you can engage in it. You don't have to be in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where we make this beautiful jewelry. But you can just go to reloadlove.com on about Valentine's weekend, February 8th and 9th. And for 48 hours, we try and reach a crazy goal. So the first year, we made this really big goal of $49,000, and we raised $169,000.
That's
which,
impressive.
if you're a little pastor's wife in New Mexico, that's a lot.
That's a big.
And so during that weekend, 100% of these funds go straight to the mission field. None of it's kept behind. None of it has stayed in-house. So we try and target different regions at different times. Last year was Karakosh. And my heart breaks for that. You know, pre-Saddam Hussein, there were 2 million Christians in Iraq. Today, there are less than 200,000.
Wow.
I never thought I would live, you would live, when a genocide of Christians were happening, and we in the West did nothing.
And Lenya, when you raise the money, how does it then reach the children, and what does it do for them?
Well, I like to say I'm really more Malibu Barbie than G.I. Jane. When I said yes to God in the shower, I didn't know I'd end up in an ISIS tunnel. Believe me, I didn't think that was going to happen. But often we'll send advance teams so that we can meet our on-the-ground partners, and we do have partners, and please pray for them. You know, the soft targets. Yeah. Who knows what's going to hit? We work with people in Iraq and Syria. And Iraq, what I read in my thing from the CIA is that even Kurdistan and Erbil could be targeted. That's kind of a safer place when you're in Iraq. So we go, we meet partners, and then we pray and we say, Lord, where should we put these playgrounds? And it's like David when he feigned insanity. We are these people that come in with playgrounds, and, you know, jihadists and others are like, who are the crazy blonde Americans who are bringing in playgrounds for these kids? But we are very prayerful about it. And then these playgrounds become not just for children, but mothers in these cultures. They don't get out of the house. You know, they can come to a playground, and at night the dads come. It becomes kind of a community center. The local sheikhs or leaders have to agree, let's put it here. And then they say, let's protect this place. You know, once your kids are there, the mom's like, do not let bombs go off here. And so it really starts changing an entire culture. It's really asymmetrical warfare, if you think about it. It's doing something so counterintuitive, which is God, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The weak things are informing the, you know, the powerful, and the poor to the rich. And so God has just used this in a really counterintuitive way that not just children are being changed, but entire regions and areas.
And you can see it on the faces of those children in the midst of war-torn countries. There they are, playing on a playground and smiling.
There aren't playgrounds in these places.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. For more information on Reload Love, you can visit reloadlove.com. By the way, mark your calendar to be part of the Love Bomb, February 8th and 9th. That way you can help Reload Love share the hope with children in Thailand and Myanmar.